Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Arma 3. We're back in the Dynamic Universal War system, and we're going to be doing an operation here which will be a coastline pilot rescue. Now the plan here for the coastline pilot rescue was to go in via halo jump and basically split up the team, cover the ridge, and infiltrate the area. So that's basically what's going on in the video behind here. Now for many of you guys, I'm sure you're well aware that I have played Dynamic Universal War Sandbox in the past. I'd actually done a series on it last year, and that's mainly the reason why we're taking a look at Dynamic Universal War Sandbox once again and its integration with my new Steam community group. So, many of you guys last year asked if you could become involved in these operations that I had done on Dynamic Universal War Sandbox, and I had responded with an absolute yes. I'd actually put out a couple of videos prompting you guys to get involved with the Dynamic Universal War Sandbox missions I was running. Now, how did I do this? Well, I invited you guys to send me friend requests on Steam, which honestly was not the best way of going about it. Many of you guys sent me friend requests without identification, so I didn't know if you were from my YouTube or if I should just accept you. And quite honestly, I developed a giant pile of people who I did not know, who never talked to me, and also people who talked to me, spammed me, things along those lines. It came down, and it was basically just a giant mess. Now, in 2015, I wanted to go ahead and change that, and if you guys watch my New Year's video, talking about 2015 and my plans for 2015, you're aware that I wanted to make a Steam community group. Well, I'm pleased to announce that that Steam community group has been released. It is Team Avialence. If you Google it, you can find it, but it'll also be linked in every description below all of my new videos, so you guys can find it in the description below this video if you'd like to join. Now, basically, what the Steam community group is a way to game with me and other people who are involved in my community. So people who want to be in my videos, people who want to be engaged with others who watch my videos and my live streams, this is going to be the place to be. Now, what I'm going to be using this group for is to plan out events. While I wish I could game with all of you every single night, that's unfortunately something that I cannot fit into my schedule because I do want to keep up with producing high-quality videos here for you guys. I want to keep up with my college education as well as my Twitch streams and things along those lines. Now, I've already developed this group. We've got about 13 people in it, including myself at this point in time, and I've already actually spent a lot of time gaming with individuals that are in this group, namely War Thunder. We haven't done any Arma 3 yet because I've been testing mods to make sure that everything works. So I highly encourage you guys, if you want to play Arma 3, to jump in the Steam community group. Again, it's Team Avialence. The link is in the description below this video, and become involved in the Arma 3 discussions I'm going to have there. So these discussions are basically like blog posts. Now in Team Avialence, I will post a discussionary topic, which is going to talk about what nights are good for Arma 3 events, and also the mod setup that I'm running for Arma 3 events. Now after this video has been released, go ahead, look on Steam, and become involved in that conversation if you would like to play games with me in Arma 3, run operations in Dynamic Universal War Sandbox, and things along those lines. Essentially, I have a modified version of Dynamic Universal War Sandbox, which is the one you guys are seeing today. It allows us to do a couple things like the halo jumps as we infiltrated into this area. It also updates a lot of the mod conflicts, so it gets rid of a lot of conflicts with additional mods like Massey's weapons, which I'm also using in this gameplay, as well as adds new helicopters and new support options into the game. For example, we can call down airstrikes, we can call in support helicopter cover, and things along those lines. So there's a lot of new stuff in here, and this modified version is very important to get. This is the new base that I'm going to do for all my Arma 3 operations. Now granted, I'm not running a lot of mods, but basically what this discussionary post is going to cover is what mods I'm running, why I'm running them, and it's going to be also a help forum for those of you that are unable to run these mods. Now essentially what's going to happen is I want to plan out community event nights within Arma 3. I live stream Monday through Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are nights that I typically just hang out, play games, either with friends that I know personally, or viewers, or things along those lines, and that's what I do. So what I want to do is start getting Arma 3 community event nights going on either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, things along those lines, where we can just sit down, play some games for a few hours in Arma 3 via the Dynamic Universal War Sandbox, so run a few operations. I would then record these operations and publish them here on YouTube for all of you guys to watch over again, share with your friends, or, just recap some of the different moves you had done in the operation. That's my plan, that's what I want to do. So if you guys do want to become involved in these operations, unlike what I did last year, I am going to be using this community group in order to post those. So these operations will all be posted and managed through the Steam community. Again, the Steam community can be accessed by Googling Steam Community Team Avialence, or by clicking the link in the description below this video, or any other of my videos from 2015, and you can just join. It's an open source group. So I will be posting that Arma 3 discussion. I will be posting the mod requirements. I will be posting how I want you guys to handle yourselves in these operations when we are doing them. While you will be gaming with me, I don't run like a Milsim event, right? Like I don't have specific army commands or anything along those lines. I don't do Milsim Arma 3, so to speak. I would love to, but I don't have the time to. So what I do is I try to handle it at a little bit of an in-between. We can still have some fun, we can still chatter and things along those lines, but at the same time, I want you guys to take yourselves seriously when you're doing these videos. It's fun to play this game tactically. It's a military simulator, it's not Call of Duty, and that's how I want people to play this game when they are in the events with me. If you're in here trolling, if you're in here doing anything along those lines, or just swearing up a storm, or spamming ammunition and grenades before I've even said, before I or a fire team leader, anyone that we're playing with has even said to open fire, you'll be kicked from these events and you probably won't be coming back. I want these to be military simulator based events where everyone can enjoy themselves but also take the game seriously, because that is what I like to post here on YouTube. And if I like to post videos of me walking around and laughing and doing other things, I'd be sitting in DayZ or something along those lines, which is quite frankly something I'm not interested in doing. So those are going to be some of the basic rules. Again, those will all be posted in this discussionary post, which comes out today. It should be a Tuesday when this video is released. So head over there, join the group, and join the community, and then get involved in that Arma 3 event discussion. I'm totally open to recommendations, mod recommendations, event recommendations, operation recommendations, basically anything you have. I'm totally open for it, and I'm really excited to see what we can kind of do with these events. I've got a couple people in here already that are going to be helping me run these things. One of the biggest guys there is Winchester. I introduced him to Dynamic Universal War Sandbox. We played a couple operations, which I did record, but unfortunately my microphone was having a couple issues. I did just get the new AT2020 Audio-Technica microphone, and I had a couple issues with it, so now that I finally figured it out and everything along those lines, I know what I'm recording and the audio quality I'm doing it at. So I will not have any of those operations previous, but I will have all of the future operations I'm doing posted here on the YouTube channel. Arma 3, like War Thunder, is a game I'm extremely interested in. It's a game that I always come back to and always try to do various gaming events within, but I tend to only do them with a couple people or people that aren't as interested in the game as myself. Now, that's something I want to change this year. I want to have these community events with you guys. I want us to have a good time playing Arma 3, and I also want us to take it seriously, right? So that we can then put them here on YouTube and upload them for our community to watch, and of course us to rewatch. So that's going to be my plan here with Arma 3 coming into 2015. Now, I'm very rusty, as I'm sure you can tell by a lot of the fire that's going on here. I'm learning Arma 3 again. I haven't played with a mouse and keyboard and a, shooter, so to speak, for quite some time. So I'm getting used to Arma 3 again, but it's a practice thing that I've been doing the last couple weeks, and I'm slowly starting to improve. So each of these missions will be fun, they'll be randomly generated, and they will all be within this Dynamic Universal War Sandbox modified. We may be doing some other maps, but I like to go ahead and start with Stratus when we do start these events. Make sure everything flows well, make sure everyone's involved, and things along those lines. As far as voice chat goes, I'm probably going to be purchasing a TeamSpeak for these events. I'm not sure what I will be doing as far as TeamSpeak goes, so I may be purchasing a TeamSpeak. I wanted to go ahead and try to use in-game comms as well. I think that's also a very useful system if used properly. So we'll talk about that, mess with that, and see what options are available in that discussion post on the Steam community forums within Team Avialence. So anyway, guys, that's the basic premise for what I want to do here. These Steam community events can be really cool, and I know last year I'd posted a lot of Arma videos, and I'd try to get you guys involved with, the conversation with me, talking with me, and gaming with me, and realistically, I just didn't know how to handle it, and I didn't handle it properly. So I do apologize for that, but at the same time, I think it's really incentivized me to get involved with these community events this time around, make sure that I understand what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and also make sure that you guys are going to be part of events and part of a Arma community within Team Avialence that you guys can enjoy. So I hope all the details make sense here, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the YouTube comments below, and I will answer them all throughout the week. After this video goes up, I will be in class, but I'll be back home throughout the evening, so I'll be checking comments mid-evening, Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys have anything, any recommendations, anything like that, feel free to drop them in the YouTube comments, but I also highly encourage you to also put them in the, also twice in the same sentence. But anyway, I encourage you to also put these in the discussion post, which will be on the Steam community group come Tuesday night. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the Arma 3 gameplay. I've got the new graphics card and everything now, so it's running a lot prettier and it's handling a lot better. And you know, I've also got the mods to a point where I'm testing everything out to make sure it all works together. There's no big glitches or any sort of conflicts between the mods that I will be running for these events. And I'll be sure to, again, let you guys know via the discussion post below. So expect a couple Arma 3 videos coming out once these community events get started. I may post some before that, but much like War Thunder, this is a game I'm getting back into. I'm really excited to get back into because last year, Arma 3 was probably one of the best video series I had done personally. I really enjoyed playing Arma 3. I enjoyed these operations, and Arma 3 is one of those games that I've put close to 200 hours into at this point in time, and when you compare that to a lot of my other Steam games, there's really no comparison, right? Arma 3 dominates the top of my Steam games list. So anyway, that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for weekly gaming commentary here on my channel at Avialence. You can also follow me on Twitch for live streams Monday through Thursday. I'm currently playing through Dragon Age Inquisition over there, so if you guys want to come out, hang with me live and chat, you know, win a couple giveaways, things along those lines, we'll go ahead and do that over on the Twitch page. But anyway, guys, that is it for today's video. All of the links I discussed, including my social media and my Twitch and Twitter and everything like that, is all linked in the description below this video, as well as the Steam community group. Please go join that Steam community group. Become someone who is active within the gaming experiences we're doing here on the YouTube channel, and I'm really excited to see how it kind of plays out in 2015. So my name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you would like a full uncut version of this operation, which ranges about 20 minutes, let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can make that happen towards the tail end of this week. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.